and salutations, Serjavians. It is Serjay Svek back with another stream, and tonight it's actually my very first just chatting stream, so I hope to entertain you while I just share my thoughts, and as the video title implies, I'm going to be using MS Paint for the first time in a very long time. So I hope that at least what we're gonna draw is something that will be entertaining and memorable for everybody. So let's go ahead and transition to the painting screen. Okay, so here we have our canvas as blank as white snow. And of course, we do have it's actually just February. I'm getting my dates mixed up. It's December 27 tonight, 8 p.m. tonight here in my country, and I would like to wish everybody a belated Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. The year 2020 is finally about to end, and I could not wish for it to end anytime sooner. By the way, if you guys have noticed, I do have some background music. It's coming from Spotify. We do have it on Stream Beats. And I hope you guys can hear it loud and clear, but of course that you can hear my voice over the audio. There will be no problems with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up from where we are. So the reason why I wanted to do drawing is because I think that there would be something more entertaining while you see me draw. And I'm not Bob Ross. I'm not Leonardo da Vinci. I'm just me. But why did I pick drawing if I'm not really good at it? Well, I do remember Mr. Rogers, and I did see a couple of videos about Mr. Rogers lately, and then one of the videos that I remember is the fact that he actually did a drawing of a house, and then that drawing of a house is just like the super basic one, just a square and then a triangle on top, and it wasn't really anything groundbreaking. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, he gave it a chance, he gave it a try, and he's happy with it. And I would like to greet Thomas Jun. Thank you very much for dropping by. Hello, how are you tonight? It is February. Why do I keep saying February? It's December 27 on an evening. It's pretty cold and it's been raining all night, all day actually. And I hope everything is fine with you. How is your day so far? I'm actually doing some drawing. I haven't done any drawing in a long time. Before, I used to actually draw on notebooks, but I've never done it on MS Paint. Yeah. Just let this commercial go. But since it's actually just past December, we're gonna go ahead and draw some things that are December related. So holidays and snowmen. I was thinking of drawing a snowman, so let's go ahead and do that then.
Gentle Monster X Huawei Eyewear 2 starting at 4,499 pesos with intelligent connection.
You know, when I was a kid, while I'm drawing a snowman, actually, before I do anything else, I do remember that as a kid, I did listen to Frosty the Snowman before. And Frosty the Snowman wasn't and I mentioned that because when I was a boy, we used to have not even CDs. We actually had cassette tapes, and those cassette tapes would be attached to certain educational books that my parents would get us when I was a kid. And the one that I listened to the most was Frosty the Snowman. It's just hilarious because I still remember, even until now, Frosty the Snowman, and then they would tell you to turn the page, and when you turn the page, they would ring a bell, kring, and then you would go and have to turn the page. And let's see, there's that little bit that's sticking out though, so anyway, we won't mind that. I ascribe to the belief of Bob Ross that, you know, it's just a what did the words escape me? What did Bob Ross say? Happy little accident, I guess. So if I remember what Frosty the Snowman wears, he has 2 coal eyes, carrot nose, and then coal for the mouth. I think I'll make nice long carrot nose. As a kid, I never liked carrots. I actually didn't like any kind of vegetable. I was one of the picky eaters growing up, you know. I know that I gave my mother no small amount of headaches growing up because, you know, she would insist that I eat my vegetables, but I only started liking them when I grew up. How about for you guys? Are you the picky type of eater as you were growing up? Or were you the ones that actually enjoyed eating different kinds of foods? Because if you were the latter, if you enjoyed eating those different kinds of foods, then you have my respect. So just for a bit of contrast, I'm going to make the top hat blue. You know, it brings back so many memories because before, you know, things like Photoshop and other apps like Final Cut and everything existed. If you wanted to draw something, chances are you would have done it on MS Paint. And I don't even have a stylus or anything. I'm just using a mouse. So doing things freehand can be quite tricky. Let me know, chat, who among you actually still uses MS Paint? Because I don't think people actually use MS Paint that much nowadays. Not when there are things that exist like Spotify and Spotify, like Photoshop and whatnot. Does Microsoft Paint even still have a place in this day and age? Okay, I think that's a good ring. You know, now that I think about it, it's beginning to look more like a witch's hat than a top hat, but we'll see how it goes from there. So I've got the band over here, and then let's go up. There we go. Okay, nice and there we go. There we go. Okay. Juz says, love the microphone quality over there. Thank you very much for that, Juz. Appreciate it. Let me know if the music is too low as well. I'm streaming both on YouTube and Twitch. I want to make sure everything is nice and smooth, because I remember the last time I did a restream, it wasn't that smooth, so I would appreciate any new feedback. Beautiful. There we go. Just fill it in. You know, when I was a kid, we used to have coloring books too. And before, when I would color, I was one of those kids that didn't really mind if I colored outside of the lines, but I was told it's always best to try to color within the lines. So what they told me, my parents told me, was always make sure that when you're at the edge of the lines, you always trace it with their chosen color. So just, you know, trace it a bit so your mind will be conditioned to stay within the line. That's my tip. So maybe in the future, when you have kids, it can work like that. Juz says, raise the volume. So, okay, I'll do that. And Squalor on YouTube says, yes, thank you very much. And it says it's smooth. Okay, let me know too if it ever gets too loud. I'm actually using Stream Beats from Spotify and putting it there so you guys know what I'm actually listening to. You know, it's actually funny because I've never bothered to listen to Spotify before, actually. I was never really convinced about Spotify's value compared to, let's say, YouTube. I guess I'm just used to, you know, the value, what YouTube meant to me. I think maybe you could put like a shine here. This is usually what shine looks like in like whenever I used to see it in drawings, especially on apples. They would always make it look like 2 exclamation points next to each other. By the way, Juz, how was your day? I hope everything is well on this Sunday. Was it a lazy Sunday or was it a busy Sunday? Just smooth this out a bit. There we go. Okay, he's looking good. Looking good, I must say. All right, now we're gonna go to the scarf. And if you guys know me well enough, I like red things. So let's go. Let's increase the size a bit. Put it around here. Actually, I don't. If you guys have seen me stream before, I do stream some Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, but I do not have enough space on my island for making snowmen, unfortunately. So probably when I go back to streaming Animal Crossing, I'm going to reshape my island so I do have a space next time to make it for snowmen or maybe for stargazing. I just realized if you right click in Paint, it's gonna be the instant undo button. You don't have to Control Z. It reminds me of a funny post actually, because there was like this post on Facebook where someone is drawing on a piece of paper, but then they still keep putting their fingers up as if they're pressing Control Z on Photoshop. Old habits are hard to break. Juz says, so. He's editing his video project, so yeah, it's tiring. Yeah. Well, hopefully the editing went well. Are you done with your project, or is there still things that you need to do with it? Let's put a little bit of wrinkle over here, so... Oh, no, wait, let's not use white. Let's use black for the wrinkles. Give it a bit of body. I think maybe if we give everything like an outline. Yeah, there we go. Control... I can't Control Z that. Let me just make it closer. So it doesn't look like things are spilling out of their lines. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Tell me, if you chat, are you guys comfortable with drawing? I'd like to know who among my audience are the drawers. Jillian, thank you very much for dropping by. Snowman, indeed, yes. I think I'm trying to draw a snowman while I'm chatting with my viewers. This is my very first Just Chatting stream, and I'm doing it both on my YouTube and Twitch. Excuse me. I think it's time to take a drink. As I said, I like things that are red, and this is my latest tumbler. You can never have too many tumblers. But the only Tumblr I don't have is my Tumblr account. I ended up signing out of my Tumblr account permanently not too long ago. It used to be a big part. I used to be a big fan of it back in the day when it first came out. I would spend hours upon hours retweeting stuff, liking stuff. But after a while, it just became boring because things seemed more interesting on Facebook. Excuse me. Let's put more black outline here. Yeah, I think it's better if I use a black outline instead of white here. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, nuts. There we go. Not bad. Malaya says, colorful. Thank you very much for dropping by to the stream. Glad to have you here. Hope everything is well on this Sunday evening for you. And as the Nightbot says, guys, don't forget to drink, don't forget to hydrate, and don't forget to stretch, because this stream might take a bit depending on how long I want to perfect this. That's the thing about that I never really got used to when it came to drawing. Wrinkles. Wrinkles on clothes seem to be such a pain. You can never tell if it's like too wrinkly or if it's, you know, not wrinkly enough. It's like that. I think this is okay. It's not bad. Not bad. Put a little more orange on the nose. There we go. Nice. Nice. We'll just fix those details in a while. For now, let's go zoom out a bit. And we're gonna work on the body now. Like I said earlier, it is going to be the end of the year in a couple of days. Goodness gracious me, 2020 has been one ride indeed. It's been a very bad ride for the most part, but anyway, there are some good things, but amidst the bad, and there were a lot of bad things. But for one thing that I'm thankful for, at least for this year, is that because I've had more time, I was able to actually start streaming. Streaming is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I'm happy that with at least the opportunity, I was able to take it, and I was able to enjoy it. I built up a modest fan base. I have 68
noise cancellation. New intelligent sound.
with 68 followers now on YouTube and now 24 followers on Twitch. I think that it's not a bad show for this year.
Starting at 4,499 pesos. With
I wonder if there's a fill option here.
high resolution sound.
Let's see.
You'll surely have
Oh yeah, there it's still there. It's still there.
to be a part of Huawei's new audio family.
You know, I was so, because when I used to draw, I would always do this, and then you would press the fill, and then fill that up, and then choose a color, and then see, it's always like that, always.
Head over to anchor.fm/podcast now to download.
I don't know if you guys can hear the ads, so let me know if you do. I'll probably consider getting premium if that's the case. Anyway, like I said, when I was a kid using MS Paint, that's what I would do. I would just draw random shapes and then I would fill it up. And then sometimes it would work like this red part, but other times I would forget to close the shape properly, and then it would fill up the entire canvas. Those were just some of the random nonsense that happened. Juz says it's a humble start. Yes, it's true. I did not expect actually to get 68 subscribers and 24 followers, both on YouTube and Twitch, but it's a start. You know, for most people when they have their first jobs, it's a humble beginning, or any type of endeavor really. You have to start somewhere. It's not always going to be glamorous. Just a bit of grit and a bit of hard work, and then everything will hopefully turn out fine. Perhaps when the stars align and maybe you hit that lucky break, hopefully you'll be ready to take advantage of it. There we go. Nice. Oh boy, you need to make sure that I don't forget to stretch. Like I said, always make sure that you stretch. Okay, now the hard part, wrinkles. I don't know how to make wrinkles on this one, actually. Maybe just a couple here. Yeah, like that. I suppose, and then maybe like this. No, no. You know, it's one of those things that you just have to learn while you are drawing. It's not easy, but again, the goal here is not for perfection. The goal is to have fun while we're drawing. Fix that. Just fix this part up here. Nice. Okay. Now we're gonna go make the cold buttons. I've never experienced snow, so the only time I've ever experienced it is, or rather just seen it on TV and movies and whatnot. I would like to experience snow. I have mentioned this in the stream before. I would like to experience snow, but I don't want to experience the cold that comes along with it. Wait, it looks too big. Let me just zoom out a bit more. There we go. Now I have more control. There we go. And here. Nice. And this one. Okay, and there. Okay, nice. Now we're going to try to make the branches. The thing about snow is, well, oh no, rather, let me rephrase that. The thing about the winter season is that, well, it's going to be awfully cold. I've never experienced super cold temperatures before. The lowest that I've ever gone to was like around 13 degrees centigrade, give or take. So let me know in the chat if you guys have ever experienced sub-zero temperatures. Because if you have, I would like to know, what is it like? I can't imagine having to go outside draped in layers and layers and layers of clothing. In my country, we mostly have to deal with the very hot summers, the rainy seasons, and the occasional cold spell. By the time January comes, it's going to be quite cold and breezy. So we can go ahead and expect a little bit of colder weather, but it's not going to be freezing. Just bring it over here. I think, no, let's keep it out. Then I'm going to draw the arms, which are supposed to be branches. Why is it that it's doing that? There we go. Nice, there we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. It makes me wonder then why nobody ever puts legs on snow people. Frosty galoshes. There we go. Oh yeah, but Frosty the Snowman did have galoshes. So there's that. There we go. Maybe they don't want to make legs for the snow people so they don't walk away at night. Maybe put here. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Now we're going to go ahead and put the outlines to these branches. Let me know in the comments what your New Year's resolution will be. Or the things that you would just like to do in 2021. For me, I would like to learn more about video editing. I realized that just uploading the stream VODs to YouTube or Twitch or Facebook or wherever is kind of limiting. You know, people don't always have time to watch VODs. So I should learn how to edit as well. A part of me wishes that I could actually just get an editor to do the work for me. But I don't think an editor will know what I want unless I show them what I want first. So there's that. Excuse me. One of these days, I would like to get like what's this? A much improved stream setup, like a separate monitor, and then of course RGB, because I always see that whenever there's like a streamer nowadays, they seem to favor like a dark room, and then there would be lights, RGB lights that would just show many different colors of the rainbow on the walls and the ceiling behind them, you know, just to give a bit of an atmosphere to them. They never seem to go for the simple overhead room light, which I understand. Sometimes overhead lights don't really highlight the best parts of your face. There we go. Oh no, I right-clicked and then I lost my progress. You start over again. Sometimes if we make the mistakes, there's nothing we can do except just try again. That's just how life is. Okay, that looks good. The arms are there. He's got 2 arms to hold you, but no legs to run away from you. Oh, I miss those old songs. Bands like Simple Plan and everything. Not really for any reason, but just brings back memories. Now, I'm going to make some feet using galoshes, but I wonder what kind of color it should be. I'm thinking green, but I'm wondering if I should pick maybe blue or yellow to match the existing. Because if there's anything I learned with my limited knowledge of art, it's that if you use too many colors on a drawing or on a character, it gets awfully crowded and complicated. What do you guys think? I'll give you let's have like a minute. What kind of color do you think the feet should be, like the boots? I never expected. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I would just like to say I've never expected that I would be playing Spotify and doing a just chatting stream here. All this time I thought I would just be doing gaming streams, but sometimes, you know, it's too much of a hassle to actually play games. So we might as well experiment with something different. Hope you guys are doing well, everybody who is still watching. And again, tomorrow is going to be Monday for us. Hope you guys have a good day at work tomorrow. Or for those of you who are studying, hope you guys are okay there at school. Unless it's already the semestral break or the winter break. Okay, so I don't see any new responses, so what we'll do, let's just go make it blue. Oh no, let's make it red. Red is always the answer. And I forgot, Jillian, about your comment here. What you sippin'? Good old water. Always have some water on hand. I'm not really a fan of energy drinks. I have tried a Red Bull once or twice before, but I've never tried anything like Monster or anything like that. Nah. I don't think my body would appreciate that. But if ever I feel tired, I have good old coffee with me. Coffee is my best friend. But the coffee that I go for is actually just what's this? Instant. I would like to try those beans, those roasted beans, which I know are good, of course. But the fact of the matter is that some of them are still quite expensive. So, you know, it's good to have a cheaper option available. But if the opportunity comes for me to try some nice beans, then I definitely won't hesitate to try. Okay, let's draw this. There we go. And this was actually the very first year that I actually tried something like pumpkin spice from Starbucks. Excuse me. Every year, the Starbucks that I know of always has pumpkin spice available, but I've never bothered to try it before. But now I did, and it's okay. It's nothing that I would really write home about, but it's not bad either. Okay, start. You know what? I should use the fill option. I forget that I have that option. There we go. Oh dear. Okay, so let's zoom in. And then we draw. Fill in the gaps. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna do the borders. These boots are made for walking, and snowmen do that too. There we go. Okay, and now we do this. Alright, there we go. Now we go for the heel. Sorry, the heel. Sometimes I forget what the parts of the feet are. I think the bottom is the sole. Not the heel. The heel is near where the ankle is at the back. I remember when I used to go shopping for shoes in the department store.
Tired of interruptions? Subscribe now to.
There we go.
Subscribe to Spotify. What is
There we
that?
go. Whenever we would go shopping, we would always hand the shoes over to the staff, and the staff would always go use one of the PA systems, like, one pair of Nikes, that this kind of model, XXX, like that. It's just hilarious that way. Okay, so these look okay.
Catherine and Danielle.
Then I'm going to
Some things in life are meant to be together, just like offline listening.
put a little bit of shining here.
And unlimited skips on Spotify Premium. Get 1 month for only 149 pesos.
No, that's too much. There we go.
Hassle and frequent top-ups.
And here. Oh no, that's too close. There we go. And then we'll just find. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And that is it. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Looking good, old friend. I think we can now call this drawing finished. And all that's left is the old signature. Just like Bob Ross would do it, in red. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for tonight's drawing and chatting stream. If you guys want to see more chatting, or if you want to see more gaming streams, feel free to follow me, Serjay Svek, on my YouTube channel, and I do my streams also regularly on my Twitch channel, which is called Serjay Svek Twitch. Let's go to the transition to the outro stream. And once again, everybody, thank you very much for dropping by. I appreciate this very quick stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and it was just a very quick one. At least I enjoyed the drawing. Hope you guys did too. So let me know in the comments of the VODs or anything else where you want, what else you want me to draw, what else you want me to talk about on my chatting streams, so that we have more things to talk about. I'm always open for feedback. And if you want to, you can leave comments on my Twitter, my Facebook, or my Instagram. You'll definitely see a post of that snowman on that social media. All of them are under the name Serjay Svek. And again, if you want to see the VODs for my previous streams, go visit my YouTube channel, Serjay Svek, and any other streams you can also check Serjay Svek Twitch. And the last thing is that if you want to check out my Discord, we are a growing community, pretty small, but again, it's a humble start. So I formally invite you to join the Serjavian Nation Discord. The link to that, to all of my social media, is on my Twitch and also in the descriptions of my YouTube videos. Just follow the links there and you'll get there to the correct places. So again, I would like to say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Salutations, Serjavians. You take care and you always stay safe. Take care now. Bye.